see who they like. Before I do the introduction.
Well, the audio is live. Camera. Whoop, wrong camera. My apologies, gang. Yeah.
Well,
hold on.
here we go.
Well, yeah, let's see how our sound is going.
Yeah, I gotta see that first. No, we have feedback.
Check. Check, check.
Nope, we're good.
Hell yeah.
I think we're good. Emily, pull that closer to you.
What do you mean?
Pull the stand actually closer to you so it's closer to your mouth.
So it's closer to your mouth?
Yeah, not in that way.
Yeah, right.
Listen, fucker.
Yeah,
No.
basically about where they have theirs, and then that way at least the sound will be hitting it from the
Are you guys
same
in this or no?
I don't know. I talk loudly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, and then you can see too where it starts pinging. Hi, gang. You can see where it like starts pinging red. That danger zone stuff. So.
Oh yeah, expect a lot of that from me.
Yeah. Like I said, she's only allowed unless I'm giving her mediocre dick, so.
Alright, so welcome to the show tonight.
Best way to start. Best way to start.
We have 3 special guests here tonight. We have Monte Willis, Joseph Goodluck, and then we have Ember over here. Cottrell, right?
Cottrell.
Cottrell.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Kim Cattrall.
Potato.
Not related.
All super close friends of ours.
We're family.
Yes, we are family indeed. We've all been through a ton together. So we're going to let them kind of kick it off tonight. We're just having some conversation. There's been some interesting events going on recently. So
Why you gotta look at me?
hold on. You see that in the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I'm
see me
looking, I'm
through
watching
your
you
hat, or-
like there's been some events.
He's watching himself in the camera.
He's looking down directly. He's looking down
Directly at
directly
me.
like,
There's been
some events.
There's been some events.
I did a thing.
We're not really
Willis,
saying
Willis,
anything in
I'm just joking.
particular, we're just sort of
No, there's been some events like on,
Christ everywhere.
you know, shit, on every angle. So not just, you know, from the one sitting here, but we've also had a lot of stuff going on with the league, and I guess like let's just kick it off and see where it goes.
Yay!
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna smoke some pot real quick.
That was a great introduction.
That's great.
Let's just see where it goes. Nobody's ever podcasted before, but let's just see where it goes.
No, dead ass. 3 people that have never done this before.
Yeah, let's just see where it
I'm a
goes.
professional podcast watcher.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I mean,
That's how we all
enough,
start.
though.
English is hard around this house. Just like
What was funny with
Did
our
he
show-
put pants on? You
I
motherfucker.
He did. He put pants on for
fucking jeans
that.
on. He was like, I'm not
You
doing
gotta
this.
have
He's
blue
like, I'm
jeans,
not
bro.
doing it. I will not do this without jeans.
I
You
mean,
gotta change your tire during the show.
He's really just
You
sitting
never
there.
know.
He's really
You
just
never
sitting there
know.
like, I wish I
I swear
was
to God,
wearing
if you have
pants.
your
And I'm like,
McMahon
just
belt
go
on-
fucking change.
If you have your McMahon belt on right now, I will beat you with it.
so look at my belly then.
He got his tan belt on.
I bought that
Where
one.
your hold on? Where your go fasters at?
I have mine on.
On my feet.
Oh my
Is there
god.
a dumber name for sneakers than go fasters?
I mean, the Marine Corps did a good job of like embarrassing the shit out of you.
Yeah,
Like,
they come
God.
to you wear
Yeah.
New Balances for crying out loud. Like, what the fuck?
Where are your go fasters at? And you're like, go fasters.
Yeah, but you know,
Like,
like a Philip
I've never
Morris
ran
or
faster
Kim
because of
Rose,
these shoes.
Right.
Right. I never ran fast because they're New Balances. Like, it doesn't make no
Do you
sense.
imagine the false
only
confidence
shoes
they
you
gave
get-
the kids that were going to like PCP?
Yes.
They were like, we got these go fasters.
I guess we're gonna make it.
We're not going
I
fast.
only ran 1 second faster.
I don't understand. They're not that go faster ish.
I thought they were supposed to make me faster.
Why? How come they only sell New Balances on base? You'll never find a New Balance in any
Called
store in
government
real life.
contracts.
Yeah, like who are y'all? Who do y'all know over there?
And guess what? This
Steve
mo-
Jobs.
Right.
Steve Jobs selling.
Bill Gates.
Steve Madden.
Fucking. And guess what? They gave me flat-footed fucking shoes to go running in. Like, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
And then they'll put you out
Why
of the
my feet
Marine
hurt?
Corps
Why my knees hurt?
when your
It's
knees
your fault if you
are
failed
broke.
PFT though.
Yeah,
Right.
you
better,
did
You
it.
better
No.
adapt to that shit.
You did it.
You better. Fuck your arches in your feet. They're there for a reason.
Adapt, and overcome.
Because we gave you flat-footed shoes. You can't be flat-footed and be in the Marine Corps. Like, fuck you.
I'm flat. I barely made it in there. I barely. They put me on that glass and that light. I said, "Oh my God, it's a light too." So they about to find some shit out.
I'm dead.
And he made it all the way to staff sergeant.
Fucking
That's
made
the
it to
fucked up
staff
thing.
sergeant. They don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, get on in there, flat footy. Put your gold fasters on, loser.
Well, you look goddamn good in your uniform though.
Put your
Like,
bands on sound like dope.
motherfucker, wear that shit with pride.
Oh.
Pop that chest, son. You got one ribbon, but wear it with pride.
They give you that stupid ass ribbon, man, on that green uniform. Like a fucking.
The green uniform, the red stripe. Like,
You just look dumb.
I look like Christmas morning. Fuck you.
Yes, like you look ridiculous. They put you in gabardine and khaki. The fucking nerve. Like, can you imagine? In the boiling hot South Carolina sun. What the fuck is happening? Gabardine, folks. Are you kidding? The fucking khaki sweats so much, you walk outside, that shit is brown. Shit is not supposed to be that dark.
Your nuts will never come unstuck.
It's
in your leg.
ridiculous.
You don't have to worry about swinging though.
Like, these motherfuckers should come with like a ball bag. Like, you should It's the most uncomfortable uniform ever. Now, dress blues, they're uncomfortable, but they're worth it.
They're also smart. You literally put the jacket over a white tee.
Right.
You don't have any like shit underneath it.
Right.
Yes.
Or like.
Who wears a dress uniform, any kind of like button-up shirt without anything underneath it? I cannot have just a button-up shirt without.
It
having,
sucks.
Vietnam
I can't do it.
Yeah, but you also can't go outside without blue jeans on, so.
They were
Oh,
they were built different, man.
Yeah.
So all
That's true. That is true.
Like, just don't ask me
But
about it, but I won't wear
That's
t-shirts.
blue jeans. I'm talking
Vietnam
about,
is
like,
different.
A
That's
button-up
different.
shirt. A button-up shirt. I have to have a T-shirt. That's why I bought plain white T-shirts. Like there has to be some underneath my button-up.
I
I
agree.
always wear
He got
undershirts.
plain white
I will
t-shirts
not
too,
wear a
going
fucking
Florida.
t-shirt without an undershirt.
Well, that's just
No
weird.
day ever.
That is
That's a little weird.
That's
No, it's
institutionalization.
not. Actually, you know why I did it?
But
Because if I ever need to take my, I used to do it when I was like running.
You didn't want to respond.
It's an extra piece of cloth, right?
Right.
Like if I ever need to like, and I know this is like, this is going extra, but
OCD.
if I ever needed to like cut it up to make like a tourniquet or something like that,
Okay, all
that's
right.
why I
That's
started doing it.
respectable, yeah.
This war hero.
I know.
Motherfucker, worst case scenario.
He's like,
always.
I saw a squirrel, and I was on a run, and I thought, well, maybe if I have to eat it,
I can wrap it up.
so wrap it up
Also,
in my
put the
extra
wipe in your
T-shirt.
shit If you need to, you have an undershirt.
Wrap it up
Take
in my
off.
extra
There you go. Boom.
towelette.
That booty.
I
Hey,
heard
you
all
never know when
the
you gotta take a
stories
shit.
about all the Marines in Jacksonville losing socks down there running. Because they're out there shitting their britches out. PTO.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know
They're
why,
out there.
but so many Marines do that. Like they'll just peel off into the woods, and I'm like, where the fuck are you going?
I'll get why there's
They're
Marines
like,
in
I'm nervous
Jacksonville,
shitting.
but that.
They would
Yeah.
just run off in the woods.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. I get it. But
Like, how are they not slipping it? Like, you know that happens at least once every couple of months. Somebody, like, slip and slides, twist an ankle, has to wait for others to rescue them as they're, like, pulled out of someone else's shit.
Yeah, I've known like some people who shit like 4 times before the PFT. Nervous shitting. Like they were like
Alcoholics with tummy aches and bad
No,
diets.
I'll tell you what.
they're having withdrawals because they didn't drink the day prior because they're getting ready for the PFT. They're like, oh fuck, like my body's starting to work again.
First Sergeant Taylor and Major, I think it might have been Major Ray or Major Wick. One of them two. Freaking, we're getting ready to do a PFT. Or mock PFT. It wasn't the actual real PFT. No, it was a real PFT. We're getting ready to do one. And so they had us, get us into our, super short shorts where your junk hangs out and the green
The
t-shirts.
silkies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're junk.
Yeah, boy.
Right, they're junk. I don't have junk. But freaking. But you had a little pocket in the back, so I put a cigarette in there with a book of matches. Fuck you. So I'm in the smoke pit. I'm the only one in the fucking smoke pit out back by the polar bars sitting there hitting a cigarette. And they come walking out after they get changed. We're all supposed to be out there freaking doing sit-ups and all that shit and pull-ups or push-ups and all that bullshit. I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette. And they're fucking so livid at me. I'm like, I already did mine. I'm good. Like, I passed. Like, first class. Like, and stuff. We haven't run yet, but I got, I did
Yeah,
perfectly
max,
on that.
max, relax.
Right. So
That's what they called it. Max, max, relax.
Right.
If you got 20 and 100,
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
you could fucking chill out.
Right.
You have to run a 2130 to get a 285.
Right.
Yep.
So they come walking out. They haven't even fucking started yet. So I'm already done with my sit-ups and pull-ups. So I'm good. First class. Like I'm on my way. Like all I gotta do is do this run, right? So I'm sitting there smoking a cigarette, whatever.
You're an asshole.
And freaking they come out.
I used to do the same thing, so it's alright. I
They
used to
came
smoke
out-
after the run like a
Right.
dick.
They're like, and they fucking like chastised me right there and there. And I was like, all right, cool. Like I'll put my cigarette out and I threw in the cigarette butt or the bucket and fucking walked out there. And like, I already did this. I already said that. Like I did this part of the process already. I'm just waiting to go run. Like okay, so we go running and freaking we get like they just let you run. Like you just get a big group of people.
One
You
big
just-
gaggle.
just- right. Yeah, one big gaggle.
Ready
You
to go.
You run. So we start running and they take off. Like, yeah, this motherfucking smoker. just smoke before you're in, and they're fucking taking off. These motherfuckers wear themselves out before they get to the fucking cleaning.
Yep. We were just talking about this the other day. Were we
Right.
not, Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just keeping my pace, like, all right, I'm good. And freaking next time we pass the cone, they pass the cone first, and they're fucking like scolding me with their eyes. I'm like, okay, cool. Fucking I run around the cone, like, all right, yep, it's time. And I just start running. I passed them. Freaking I passed them. It was like 5 minutes. I already fucking puked. I fucking went back to Selfridge, was in the shower, and they were just, when I got out of the shower on Selfridge, they were just now getting off the fucking van.
Yes.
Coming back. I'm like, what's up, gentlemen? And they're just like,
This is how you do Marine PFT,
and
by the way.
they didn't say a fucking word to me. This
is how you do them. You show up drunk, and you smoke during, which doesn't make any sense.
Right. No sense.
I used to smoke after I would beat everyone on the PFT. Like, I would finish the run first,
Yeah.
and then I would light up a cigarette and start smoking,
Yeah.
and everyone would be coming in, and they'd be like, fuck you, dude. Like, honestly, fuck you.
No, they're fucking.
That's some
Something
bullshit.
hard.
They were pissed at me for
Sandpaper-y.
smoking before them, but then I just smoked their ass.
Yeah.
And freaking they're like, well, we can't really.
The first thing they smell is a menthol
Right.
Yes.
Right.
100.
And of course, I was like 20 years old, so I was smoking
Oh,
like
yeah.
the shittiest cigarettes.
The worst cigarettes ever.
Yeah.
The worst.
Turkish Jades or some shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
like-
yeah, from the Camel.
My
Camel.
mom,
Yeah.
my mom progressed through cigarettes. She was with like Salem Slim Lights, Salem Slim Light 100s. Just, I'm like, how many generations of cigarettes are you gonna fucking? Now she smokes Virginia Slims,
Oh.
120s in a
Does
box.
she
My best friend's mom smokes the Super Slims, bro, and
It's
I
like-
couldn't
it's
even
like
fucking wrap
smoking
my
air.
mind around it.
It is like smoking.
It's ridiculous. Stop
I
it.
don't. How can you smoke something like?
Well, as a somebody who started off smoking weed somewhere,
Well,
I can tell you how you can smoke something that
I
thin.
know, but it's just like the cigarette's so damn small.
They're called Capris too. I remember somebody's mom had those. She's like, "You want one?" And I tried it, and I kept breaking it.
I actually
Disgusting.
gagged the first time because I thought I was breathing air twice, and my body was like,
It was breathing
oh,
air
shit.
twice.
But there's something
Like,
wrong in your
You
lungs.
need to cough.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
The ultralights,
Yeah, no,
the
fucking-
Marlboro ultralights, the
Oh.
gray ones.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
The
bought
cheap
those
ones?
in Iraq, and well, I was trying to quit. I
You
quit
did
for,
quit in
I
Iraq.
quit for
You
3
quit.
weeks,
You quit in Iraq.
and then I got blown up twice in that one day.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't stop after that.
Because I was want to give
I
you
smoked
cigarettes.
4
my bad.
cigarettes straight that day. Right after I got blown up,
Yeah.
I was
I'm
like,
pretty sure I was
like, I want all the cigarettes. Like, give me, and I just smoked 4 straight.
I didn't ask,
Yeah.
like, just here, just take my whole pack. Don't worry.
Yep.
We were buying cartons of cigarettes in Fallujah for
It's like drugs out there.
$8 a carton.
They were-
It's like weight.
They were
$8.
$8 to $13 a carton over there.
$8.
It's ridiculous.
$8
And they
for a
had the
pack of.
they had the best messages on there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Like they were like
They're
smoking
European stuff.
causes impotence.
yeah.
Like
We'll see about that,
Uh,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Right.
no, it was like European messages. So like
Oh, for those fuckers, yeah.
they were like it was like a slaughter you, but like a funny thing. I have pictures of it.
It was fucking wild. There
I'm
was,
not gonna, I'm not gonna bring back my Facebook to show you, but
No, they have all these weird things on in black too, because you see the Marlboro. Like I did Marlboro menthol when I was over there. $8 for a carton. 10 packs of cigarettes for $8. Like yes,
Yeah.
4. So, but they gave you like this pack of cigarettes, but there was like half of it was covered in this like black label with a warning on it. It's like it's gonna cause impotence. It's gonna cause you to.
Oh, I thought you guys were paying $8 a pack. You're paying $8 a carton.
A
Yeah,
carton.
yeah.
Wow.
A carton. No, for 10 packs of cigarettes, $8. Like fuck.
Wow.
That's what
That really sounds like some back in my day.
I think I was saying.
That is
that,
definitely
Grandpa.
some.
Well, look at his beard now.
That's
I know.
He's getting a
definitely.
pappy beard.
Yeah, he's
I know.
Like, when I went overseas, it was $40 because I was buying cartons before I went. It was like $40 a carton before, but then when I got overseas, it was like $10 a carton. I was like, well, this is delightful.
Right.
I switched to Camel filters then, because I was doing like Turner's Royals
Oh,
before,
the
because I was
filter.
finicky.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hook it up, get it done.
Right, it was fucking great.
That's why I have a vape necklace, because I was fucking huffing cartons of cigarettes like that.
Jesus.
That thing was when we first got to Iraq.
I don't remember when the last time I took
We're
this off
shouting.
was.
Who did we shout, Paul, when we were in Iraq?
125
125. We're shouting 125
from Boston.
from Boston. So we're sitting up
Fucking
on.
assholes.
Right. They were assholes.
Shots fired.
Well, yeah, right.
I'll never forget that shit. It was like shots fired.
We had this asshole from 125 that was sitting up on 2 with me. And I was like, hey, how's the time go here? He goes, time flies by fast. The president goes by slow. I'm like, quit monkeying me, you fucking Asian fucker.
He's like, I've been sitting on this post for 6 fucking months.
Right?
I am Buddha at this point, bitch.
No, he's straight up like, I guarantee
He's
you
like,
probably straight
he's
Buddha.
like, he's like, how does time go out here? He's like, the stillness is in the minute.
He's like, if you touch anything on this wall, it is my jizz for sure.
Not just my handwriting.
Literally
But also
everything.
Oh.
All that you see, it's like the Lion King. You see everything that you see.
Everything the light touches is my semen.
That is my kingdom. I already marked all of it.
Oh
bitch.
my
You think the
God.
dogs got shit on me?
Oh my God.
Well, we replaced them really quick. We really did.
I'm like Sherman Williams, all right? I paint the whole motherfucking wall. I do the ceiling.
Oh my
That's
god.
why the tape was up top of the fucking. I did not understand that until now.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God.
You get extra points if you get a bullet hole. Yeah.
Oh.
If you patch a bullet hole, you get extra points.
No, it was me and Blanchard. God rest his soul.
Oh.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah. That,
But,
was, that was the park incident.
Yeah,
Oh,
Park,
Christ
and
almighty.
he was in Texas. It was in Texas where he lit himself on fire. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucked up. Yeah. But fucking, we were on post one day and freaking we decided to take a bunch of bullets apart with our Gerbers.
Yep.
And
We did this a lot, by the way. There was no accountability of ammo.
never until they put zip ties on him. Like,
We
hey,
would just use black powder for anything. We just pull the rounds apart and just use the black powder for whatever fucking shit we wanted.
That's your taxpayer dollars, gang.
Right, so we took a bunch of
Why was it so expensive?
7.62 rounds and decided to make a fucking train. Chugga, pop, 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 ah!
This is gonna be this.
Shells
I
pop
remember the
over.
first time we like filled an entire 50 cal round
Oh,
with,
yeah.
with black powder.
Yeah, I remember.
And then we lit the top of it and waited for it to pop off, and we took a video of it. So like it cooked off. It was like there was a flame coming out the top of it,
It was like looked like a fucking.
and then
cheap firework.
like it just stopped, and we were like, oh, and then it just fucking blew up, and everyone's like, oh shit!
What the fuck?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
We did some dumb shit.
EOD.
When we're bored. Yeah. We did some dumb ass shit. Like I remember like taking like a 50 cal, putting my teeth and fucking just like gnawing on the fucking bullet and just wiggling it loose.
There was.
Like, why use your teeth? You have a Gerber. I'm like,
If that thing would have went off at all, if the primer would have been fucking like damaged at all, it would have fucking just
and the only way
his
you're
head
gonna
right off.
the only way you're gonna fuck with the primer is to hit on the bottom, which I'm pretty sure some.
I wouldn't put it past any Marine. We were doing drop tests on radios.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We broke a radio. Instead of doing like troubleshooting, they were like, "Did you drop it?" And some asshole picked it up and threw it down the stairs. And it worked. This is why we can't have nice shit.
Yeah.
Because Marines are like, well, it fucking worked that time, so we do it every time now. If your
Wow.
wife doesn't work, throw her down the stairs. I'm just joking.
Well.
But the fucked up thing was this
Bruh.
Kid, this kid
I'm
was
joking. I'm joking.
That was wild.
That,
I'm Irish,
that's
and I
that's a
agree.
joke.
We know.
No, but seriously.
This That kid was fucked
why our
up, but
stairs
he
are
could
carpeted.
fucking fix
I
the
know
radio.
that.
Aravalo.
Oh, yes.
He was fucked up and like he was not right in the fucking head. I mean, he wore panties on his head every fucking day.
Wow.
From a Tijuana stripper or a whore.
Wow.
But this
Were we
motherfucker,
just talking
a
about
radio
this
can
the
get
other day?
fucking blown the fuck up. He's like, yeah, I got you, and he'll make it fucking work.
That's
He
crazy.
was good at that. That's one thing he was good at.
Gets all sweaty.
So I
gets
get-
pink eye.
You were in Iraq with us. So do you remember Aravalo?
Oh.
Or did you-
No, I
No,
I
he
wasn't
two-
in
He was
Iraq.
224.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You weren't with us. You were in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Aravalo was very unmemorable.
You can't not.
I remember
well,
him.
you remembered him for the wrong reasons. Let's just say that.
I remember him.
Right.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker I gave Gilbert, or I don't know who it started with, but someone had a flashbang unaccounted for. So none of the high ups were like, "Hey, we're missing flashbang." Gilbert had it, but he's like, "I think they're on to me. I think they know I have it. Good luck, take it." I'm like, okay, fine. So I put it in my cargo pants. Got my candies, right? So I put it in my cargo pants, and we're on post. Everybody, all the line companies, everybody's at fucking Tent City, getting ready to fucking leave Iraq. And we're still on fucking post. So, Airval's like, man, this is a very disappointing deployment. I'm like, why? And he's like, well, I never got to throw a flashbang or a grenade or shoot my weapon or anything. I'm like, well, shoot your weapon. So he's like, you sure? I'm like, no, you don't gonna fucking care. Like, light it up. So he's okay. Freaking he racks it back. He's like, oh, that was cool. He's like, well, I just still want to at least throw a flashbang. I'm like, fuck, I have one. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna tell you what. So I show him this flashbang that I'm holding on to, and Gilbert told me just get rid of it. Like, do whatever you have to, just get rid of it. I'm like, okay. So freaking I was like, I have this flashbang. You really want to do this? He's like, yeah. All right. So we're in between the walls on Camp Fallujah. And it's like run between 2 and I think we're on 6 at the corner. It's like we went down the spiral stairs, like run between 2 and 6 in between the walls, but not so close because there was Navy SEALs behind there. Chris Kyle and his guys were actually on the base with us.
That's crazy as shit, right?
Yeah, it was crazy that we.
Like the
Chris
dude,
Kyle.
the dude who shot like Mustafa
Yeah.
from the movie.
Yeah.
That's the one who like he killed like 8 of our friends. Like while we were over there.
Wow.
Like we
Yeah.
were the ones hunting for him.
Yeah.
I remember we like
Yeah.
I don't know if he shot Kid, but
But I don't think it was him. I think that was just a lucky, because we were there for that. It was just a lucky out the fucking trunk through the gas can type. No.
they were popping out the back lights
No, it
and
was a fuel
shooting
tank.
through the fucking tail light
Yeah, the taillights, and then
in the trunk. That is fucking talented.
no, they were
Wow.
What happened with Kid was because they didn't have gas tanks because they're all rotted out. So they had actual gas cans in their back seat with wires, all that, not wires, but tubes running to them to feed their car. Because how many vehicles did we check that, like, the trunk was, like, nothing in there.
Yeah.
But you looked at the back seat and there was a bunch of gas cans, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
shit. But then we learned, like, that's how they fuel their car. So they got rid of all the fuel shit. So they'd be driving and the driver could fucking
Pop out the yeah.
Gas door
This is how fucking
and then
smart.
do pop
like,
shots.
This is what we were.
That's what
like.
took Kid.
That's irregular warfare right there at its finest.
Right. That's what took Kid. But Kid, because the porta johns weren't clean, so he couldn't piss in the porta john. But he couldn't.
We'll get to another topic here in a minute.
Right.
One that can include Miss
Sorry.
Emily over there.
Right.
She's patiently waiting, by the way.
She is.
She is like.
But,
Look at her. I've never seen her this composed in my entire time knowing her.
She is
Oh,
very.
well,
She is ready. She's like.
She's right. We'll
she's
get off
like,
that topic.
It's
okay.
I'm
I've
like
been
on
waiting-
Ellen
I've
DeGeneres
been
right now,
waiting
bro.
at least 11 years for this shit.
She is
Where's the
sitting like
dancing
Oprah.
blonde lady?
I'm gonna get my wig. I'll be there.
But what was I singing about there? Oh yeah, Aravalo, frickin' Chris Kyle was there on base with us, but it was like stay away from the SEALs, like come closer to us, but in between, 2 and 6. And he's like, okay, so he pops the pin out, or he pulls the pin out, pops the fucking spoon, freaks out, goes to throw it over the wall, but the wall is like 12 feet high.
Holy
So it
shit.
misses. It bounces off the wall and lands in front of him, and he flashbangs himself, pretty much.
That was the worst throw ever of all time.
Like he flashbangs himself.
God.
Not my fault. Someone
So
put a wall in my way.
I'm using my night vision, you know, because we had night vision on us. So I was using my night vision so I can see what's going on. Like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. So I run out there as fast as I can and fucking grab him by the arm, like, hey, can you see? Can you hear? And he's just like shaking his head, like, what the fuck? So I fucking drag him back to fucking 6, put him up top, like, just keep your mouth shut. Anybody comes here, I'll do the talking. He's like, okay. Or he just like was like nodding, like just shaking his head, like whatever. I don't know what the
He's
fuck.
probably having a fucking seizure.
He might have. I don't know. I didn't give him CPR.
Are we talking about Thomas?
No, we're talking about Aravallo. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I should
love
have
you,
said
Thomas.
that.
I love you, Thomas.
No, fuck
Just in
you,
case.
Thomas.
Just in case.
Daryl.
Daryl, you're my man.
Good job, fuck.
Hodge, meet me in the guard check.
Yeah, no, every fucking day.
Every fucking day.
Every fucking
Hodge.
day.
Hodge,
Meet me outside.
meet me outside.
Okay, yep, got it. I was always talking shit.
All right. So a different topic other than the military shit.
Yeah.
How you feeling over
He's
there,
feeling
buddy?
Great.
I'm feeling a little too good.
What's that feel like?
I don't know.
Like good, but a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Feeling really good.
Oh, the voice is getting like down low.
That's a cinnamon voice right there.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna go Barry White on your ass.
Hang on.
Like, fuck you.
We'll change it to something else.
Hold on 1 second. We're gonna start getting some callers here in a minute.
You are listening to.
You actually
Ain't no
do
one
have
gonna
a
call.
pretty
She
fucking
gonna
good
just say
voice for that.
hello.
Yes, you are.
You got
listening
Emily
to-
and Jen over here like, oh yes sir.
She's like, keep talking. How you doing, baby? You got the love, doctor.
And it's like,
Yes, Daddy.
Oh shit!
What seems to be your issue?
it's not with you. That's her speaking, by the way. She doesn't have that deep a voice.
You don't speak for me.
You don't speak for me. She's like, let me tell him the dirty shit I want to
But
say.
am I wrong, bro? Am I
It's gonna
wrong?
not be that goddamn censored, I can tell you that.
Right.
I am not wrong. I am not wrong.
Let me just feel it flaccid. I just...
That's facts.
She said it like, that's facts. Just to make sure it was her.
Teenage girls over. I'm like, man, it was crazy.
Shit.
And there's a Paul.
God damn it.
Scuba Steve, damn you.
Oh my god.
You lost a joint.
Alright. No one's allowed to talk anymore.
So this is a podcast where we just keep our mouths
It's
shut.
okay. I think Willis is done.
No, I'm not done.
No,
I'm just
he'll sit
relaxed.
back up in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It's like, have a short commercial break.
Let me just go get my taser real quick. I'll just say stop resisting and then we'll jump right into it.
That's how you get me in line.
Motherfucker pop right up and be like, bitch, I didn't do shit.
The cops be like, we tased him, but he just kept on going.
Edible.
Oh, yeah, no more edibles for you.
All the edibles you want, my friend.
No more. You take a chew.
You got the
go-
devil
you go
and
under.
the angel on your shoulder.
Well, the devil over
No
here
more
is that
edibles.
bird
You
man.
can have all of them.
You help yourself.
We definitely need to have a shroom party. I gotta get a hold of.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about the shroom party either, just 'cause, yeah. I like just listening to it.
I've got a video. I've got a video from when Joe and I did shrooms together. and he was rolling me a joint, but he had his hat on backwards, and like we're listening to the Tool, and all he's doing is just like, just moving his head like that.
The last time I was just out of my mind on shrooms and then ripping it to Diana Ross. And like, losing my fucking mind. Just
I
had my
need
dad-
love.
It was too much. Yeah, Motown is definitely shroom music.
I could do it. Yeah. Doesn't be sitting there like dancing and shit.
It's got tambourines happening. I think anything with a tambourine might be shroom music.
Jesus. Yeah, that's hippie shit for sure. Where they were like,
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
even know how to play an instrument. And they're like, here's a tambourine, motherfucker, go crazy.
It's the hot
And they're
chick
like,
instrument.
oh,
They're like, just
fuck
give her
yeah.
that.
I'm helping. It's like giving someone a triangle to play. You're like, you're part of the band. No, you're not. You just
It
couldn't
needs
learn
more
how to play
cowbell.
another instrument, you dumb bitch.
Give her a guitar and you'll plug it in. We'll call it good.
Right. Yeah, you can play taps like how we do in the service. Just push this button, bitch.
Right?
And once you see it go red, then put it up to your face.
And
So you
go-
don't have to do anything. You
and
just
make
have to
that-
hold it there.
And make a big like
the
face like your
No,
cheeks
some
are
people
puffed out.
just some people couldn't even handle that. They just did it like they were like boop.
Right.
It stood at attention with it.
They would be like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not even believable.
We at least
One
have
kid
our
did
guys
it without the mouthpiece in. He dropped it,
Mm.
and he was like, and I was like, I'm leaving.
Right.
He
So
said,
was
"Fuck
gonna
it."
get
This is some
relieved.
bullshit.
We at least had our guys that we're like, just try to match the breathing. It doesn't look creepy as long as the breathing matches.
You want a soda, Willis, or you want some caffeine?
No, I need to lie down.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
we
we
got
going
you.
under?
We got you.
No, I'm good. I
We
just
got
need
you.
to lie down.
We got you.
Hell
No.
yeah.
I didn't fart, I promise.
No, you're good. I'm on this little seal.
Oh, there you go.
We're going
It's a
down.
sea lion.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna broadcast from the sea lion.
Yeah, we've done this
He's
before.
gonna put his. He's gonna let like.
Yep, this reminds me of one of my first episodes.
Yep.
Yep, I have done this exactly.
Was that episode called "You're Gonna Have to Get Me Drunk"?
Yeah.
I had one where I went to rehab.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Rehab.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good episode.
It was
It
good
wasn't
episode.
rehab for anything. Like it's fucking sex rehab.
That was after that.
Oh, alright, my bad.
I had
Cover
to
all.
get the one taken care of first, then I went to.
So you're fucking everybody at rehab. Alright, that makes sense.
Who doesn't do that?
Stuff doesn't stick if you're
You guys are all fucked up, you know, we're fucking, like,
Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway.
Right.
Fuck it.
everyone goes in there and they're like, you have problems too? Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go do the thing.
Man, I remember seeing Celebrity Rehab as a kid and being like, that looks hella fun.
That was the first reality TV show.
That was the first one where I was like, I like these. Like,
No, the best rehab I
hang
seen
out
was
with fucking Jim Boo. What's his name? Busey? Gary.
Gary Busey.
yeah, yeah.
He had head injury.
Think the best rehab show like scenes I ever seen was in Californication when Hank Moody was fucking at rehab, and everybody's blowing him, like everybody. Even the rehab teacher like, I'll let you out here sooner.
We're gonna have to erase all this.
I
from
can
your
sign that
life.
paper, you know. And he's like,
Yeah.
all right,
It's all
I'll
good.
close my eyes.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Like,
Are you?
there's no
I'm
shits
sorry.
given.
No, it's okay.
No shit's given. It was fucking wild.
My phone put a knife. That's why.
No, we're inappropriate. It's all good.
No, it's my phone.
So-
I mostly was honest, so I don't have to create no cousin to you guys.
You can say they're all assholes, including me, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
She
park
said
it.
yeah.
It's all right. I do.
Oh, we call ourselves even worse stuff before bed.
Right. Have the chest out yourself every day.
I sleep next to him. I know.
Sweetie, wake up.
I'm whipping myself. Give me a minute.
I made the mistake of taking a nap down here. I didn't even fucking think about it. I'm like, oh, they'll wake me up. No, they won't.
We already knocked a couple times. Someone else let me in. It's all good.
I heard you knock the first time, and I knew he was sleeping down here, but I was like, maybe he woke up. And then the second time, I was like, maybe not.
I come in and you just
I was passed out.
your head was
Sometimes I get too tired.
you just had a blanket wrapped around your head,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, that chronic fatigue shit kicks in every now and again. Every couple of days, I'm like, uh-oh. I just have to take a nap. I don't have to, it's just that I'm going to.
Hey, no,
I might as well lay down on purpose or pass out in place.
right? Get sleep if you can, right?
Well, there's that too.
Yeah,
I had
I
such
get
bad insomnia for years and years and years and years.
right,
So
right.
now I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm sleepy. Taking it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I was like, no, we're going upstairs. Be quiet.
Yeah, next time I'll...
Yeah, I told you no one is gonna wake you up.
I know. I didn't even think. I was so mad at myself after that. I was like, of course they won't be.
Why would you be mad about that? Because I mean,
Well, I didn't want to.
you have a hard time sleeping as it is. So if we see you sleeping,
I know.
See,
Sleep.
That's exactly what I said
Like,
to Jen when
nope,
she
like-
woke up.
That's true.
no, like, no sleep. If you kept on sleeping, like, we'll stay our asses upstairs.
Yep, that's exactly what I'll do. I'll go right back downstairs.
Yep, nope.
You know what that is?
Let alone.
Kids, listen to that. My dipshit response comes from really a history of kind of being made feel guilty for having any kind of fucking wants, needs, or what have you. Because everybody else was kind of put, before me. Like,
Right.
a lot of us had that too. We were raised as dogs. We were like, hey, you do what you're told and we'll see what the fuck happens. But I think, like, that's maybe why I have such difficulty being like, where I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I fucking needed a bandage for my bleeding arm. And you're like, yeah, everyone bleeding arms gets bandages. Like, what are you talking about?
Gets Band-Aids.
Yeah, Band-Aids is what they should be called because they're bullshit.
We just use super glue.
Super glue's a miracle.
That's what we did when I got bit by that Labrador. We just glued it shut.
I'll tell you what, that's been the recent
Super
trick
glue.
these days.
They were
The
like, "Do
best
you
thing
want to
about
go
super
get
glue-
stitches?" Going to get stitches meant I was getting drug tested most likely. So
Right.
I'm like, "No, we'll just glue it.
And then
We're
you glue it,
good."
and then, like, because glue dries clear, so there's, like, less scar. Like, you don't see scar. When,
And you can like fuck with it and close it.
right.
You can like, no.
You fucking see the blood coming out, trying to, like, break through it. Like, haha, you can't, fucker.
I'm kind of pissed that my coolest scar on my hand is from a dog scratching me with its hind legs,
Right.
and not from actually a dog biting me. And I'm kind of pissed that this scar looks like it was a Chihuahua and not a Labrador.
I'm surprised I
Scars are
don't,
scars.
because I used to grab Chopper. My buddy had a pit boxer, and I used to love fucking with him. And I'd grab him by the upper jaw,
Just
from the
sit on
inside
it.
of his mouth. Like, come here, boy, and pull him around here. Or
Holy
As long as
shit.
he's good, he's
He
good.
used to chew through bricks. He was a
Oh,
psycho.
bro.
Like Chopper, he
Jeez.
earned his name day one.
Fucking love this man.
Mm-hmm.
Love this shit.
He's gonna wake up though and go for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I will promise it. He's the same as me. We lived together for I think 2 years. Like when Willis was like 19 or 20, that's when he started the same with me. So yeah, we've been hanging out since then.
Can you imagine Willis with us in Iraq? How fucking better would have fucking been?
He's a fucking monster.
It would have been fucking wild.
I played defense with him.
Oh, it'd been fucking. Oh, I
two-ball
can't imagine.
soccer.
Like, fucking love it.
Yeah, we were
Fucking wild.
monsters together.
It'd been wild.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been great. He's also my golf buddy.
We gotta go golfing.
Yeah.
He mentioned it the other
Yeah.
day too. Or
Oh, he golfs all the time.
yeah. Have you guys been to? Well, he's sleeping, so Heather Hills. Like I want to go there. Like
When you start talking about golf, you might wake him up.
I can hear everything.
oh yeah.
He's like, I am
It's-
seeing colors
I do
and
if I
tasting
talk-
words.
It's out in Romeo, but you'll not believe you're Michigan. Like the first tee you shoot off of, it's like you're up like 200 yards higher than what
Yeah.
the fuck
Is it a par 3?
It's like a par 4 or 5. It's fucking huge.
Oh, so you can get cranking on that.
Oh
first
yeah,
one.
it's one of those you want to
Oh,
crank
yeah,
it out
no,
there.
you get
But
fucking-
you're like way up here and the green's way down here and it goes to the right, like dog
Yeah.
way right.
Yep.
For another like 200 some yards. Fucking it's wild. Like you crank that ball fucking 200 yards. Like, oh, that's a good shot. And you drive down the hill. I'm like, the hell's right here? I only drove it that far. Like you're like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck? Like it's fucking wild. But you will not believe like this is a Michigan golf course. And it's like 18 holes, $43.
Is it the one up near Alpena?
No, Romeo.
Oh, okay. There's one. What's the one near Alpena? Hillman? No. There's a big fucking crazy one on like. I used to take 33 to 32 to get to the base in Alpena.
Okay.
And there's a big ass golf course like right on 32 somewhere. I think it was Hillman.
No, it's fine.
But there,
It's
it looks like it's kind of the only thing there.
Yes, ma'am.
Probably. Yeah.
Besides like being on the way to Alpena.
Okay.
But it's a pretty one. I know a lot of guys from the base would go over there.
Alright.
But I never had a chance to myself.
No, there's a lot of golf courses I want to try. Michigan has actually always been in the top 5 for the
You know
best
what
golf
I've heard,
courses.
From a lot of people too, is that Selfridge's golf course is like one of the best in the Air Force. There's people who love coming to Selfridge just for its
Because
course.
I was on Selfridge, I seen their golf course. It's pretty much the traditional, like every other golf course.
You know what? That was one of the funnest
It was-
times I've had.
But it's not a
was when we
great
did a
golf course.
shotgun
It's really
course
not.
on that, and it
I
was
mean, the greens
fucking
are nice and
dumping
everything.
rain.
Yeah.
That was one of the funnest times I've ever
Right.
had golfing.
But Selfridge, there's nothing spectacular about it. I mean, everything is very capped.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's mostly
But it's all like
spectacular
pretty straight and narrow. Like
it's an Air National Guard base.
Right.
Like that's kind of like the freak show of it. It's like this is a guard base, and we're like, yeah, dude, state of Michigan, huh? And they're like,
Yeah.
what?
But I mean, that base has been around since like World War One.
Prior, yeah. It's
Pri-
one of
maybe
the
prior
first,
to that.
Or no, maybe not. I think it was like 1923, so definitely.
Pre-war War II. Yeah.
Yes. Because it was named after Thomas Selfridge, who was the first military death in aviation. He was killed in an accident that got Orville or Wilbur Wright injured. I forget.
Dude, that's wild. You have like a sick knowledge of that. I like that. I like that shit.
That's the weird child abuse we went through as kids.
Em, you alright over there, baby?
Yeah, my edible is kicking in.
You're like, I'm good just sitting here and just.
I'm not quite that level, but I'm getting there.
But he can hear everything.
Yeah, no, I will be in a state where I cannot hear anything
All right.
until 7 a.m. tomorrow when my alarm goes off.
Like the fucking edibles. Yeah, like. I forgot I hit.
It's
ate
good
one
edible.
Too. I ate half of it too, so. And I'm still standing. Flex.
8 to 9 squad.
I'm built different.
I wear blue jeans.
One golf course I'd really like to check out is that place we wanted to get married, the
Oh,
Solitude Links.
Solitude Lanes and Devil's Ridge.
Devil's Ridge is really nice.
It is.
Oh, I mean, I've only seen it from the banquet center when I was
Probably
bartending
wouldn't
there
be a
that
good
one
to
time.
get married on, but
Devil's Ridge?
yeah.
We're devil dogs, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Devil's
I get
Ridge
it.
is a little too expensive.
It is. It's like that's one of the nicest golf courses. It's probably the number 2 in this, like the lower part of Michigan.
That's in
Devil's Ridge.
Metamora.
Metamora has it.
Where's Solitude Links? Is that
Kimball.
Kimball? Yeah.
But no, Devil's Ridge has been lower Michigan's top 2 or 3 for the past, like, I can't tell you.
Don't worry, I'm certified in massage therapy. My buddy Willis taught me.
I haven't gone to the courses, but I have given a hand job.
God.
Bruh.
You know-
Was it a hole in one?
He knows how to hold a rod.
Okay, my sister is here, by the way.
Oh,
Oh.
so well, if you need any tips. No.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Damn, that went south quick. That went south really fucking
Alright,
quick.
yeah.
Don't ask me any of that shit. I'll just blush and be like, never mind.
I've never done any of that.
My shoulder wouldn't handle it.
Oh my god.
My boyfriend, my glasses are strong enough to see it.
Courtney, I am so sorry.
It's fine.
That's why the cadets like this.
This is why it's just us. I like to use us.
Yeah, well, when she poisoned you.
This is why I'm mostly upstairs.
Oh.
All right, we'll stop. So, how was your day, Courtney?
Okay, it was okay.
It was okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good. What's your plans for tonight?
I feel you.
Yeah.
I tried.
Sisters gotta stick together.
You can take her upstairs, Berber. It's okay. She's little.
What?
I'm not that little.
What?
She's grown up.
Well, you still might have the Berber. Who knows?
Oh my God, Joe. Sorry, you got a little bit of drinky poo tonight. Oh, there's also the edible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs
Drugs are
are great.
bad, okay?
Oh, goodness. Are we still kicking? Hell
Yeah,
I guess so.
we're going on 54 minutes.
Let me see if anybody's actually watching. Sometimes they do,
Can you
sometimes
say
they
you're
don't.
watching it?
Yeah, that's what I've been looking for.
What? What are we looking for?
If there's people watching.
How you know?
I'll swing over to YouTube. There is no.
That's all
They're
right.
probably like, why is this guy sleeping on the couch? What the fuck? Next.
So this is the craziest stream I've ever seen. Yeah. Fucking suck Twitch's dick, man. Like, here's what we're up to. And now I'm so. Is that name?
Courtney's still here. Oh, at least she's sticking in.
And I hear all before. So.
Yeah.
I know, but
She might have heard me contradicting last night.
Oh my God, Joe!
The phrase or?
That was a joke. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh, well.
It wasn't me this time.
That escalated quickly.
Again, Courtney, I am sorry.
we did go to pirate school, by the way.
Now we're gonna get some views.
We're in an organization known for being crazy and drinking way too much. So,
Formed at a bar, which is fucking wild.
yes,
Okay.
Ton Tavern.
It's for
This
November
year-
10th, 1775, because every Marine knows that.
This year is.
I'm surprised Willis didn't have a boner when I said that.
Don't walk over there.
He builds Ton Tavern in his pants. He's like, I have a reenactment. He's like, I built the model on top.
This part's the driveway. What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
God.
He's like, I gotta have a whole parking lot.
Oh my God.
I mean, never mind. That's not a meteor predicting.
We're just
She's
gonna-
like, so anyways.
Anyways,
gonna delete this as soon as we're done with it.
Oh, thank God.
No, it's actually gonna stay up, which is the problem. So one of the things that we do with this is
My dad's gonna call me in a couple days.
Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna
what
come
is Joe talking about?
Well, you wanna know, Daddy?
No.
You really wanna know?
No.
Well, in your house one time.
Oh, Joe, this is on the internet. This is not like this is live right now. People can see this right now.
0 watchers. But now we do.
No, I'm pretty sure there was 3.
Well, when Jen checked,
There was 0.
there was 0.
Okay. Good. Thank God. There's one on right now.
Oh, great.
That might just be me though.
Oh, are you on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then that's the one.
Yay.
Our one viewer is one of us.
Okay, thank God.
The view is coming from inside the house.
Willis is just enjoying his. He's in like gummy bear land right now.
I think
He's like bouncing on clouds and
Yes.
like.
I think at this point he's just
Which
like.
Care Bear are you?
Yeah.
At this point he's like, I just don't want to be part of this.
I'm more like a Teletubby.
But which one?
The yellow one.
Oh shit! What is that called? Oopsie?
I'll do
I think the yellow one is Oopsie.
Yeah.
I'll just Google what's the yellow.
The fact
Poe
that you
is-
guys know this.
Poe is the red
that'd
one.
probably be my name over yours, because I've had more oopsies than you.
Yeah.
Poe is the red one. I think Tinky Winky is green and Lala is purple.
Tinky Winky.
Tinky Winky.
Oh jeez.
The fact you guys know this is just
It's
Bothers me.
it's
Listen.
it
mind-
bothered me a little bit.
The baby. The
What are you talking-
baby.
I have kids.
Well, I have a kid too, but
I know my kids are. I have a 14 and a 13-year-old. They've been watching that shit for a long
I have
time.
an 11-year-old.
Listen, can we talk about the fact that for the
No.
record, I don't actually have kids. I do, but I don't actually have kids that would have watched Teletubbies. This is all
No,
from
I
memory
don't.
from my childhood.
You also still.
Oh, you're that. Yeah.
It also
avidly
wasn't that long
play,
ago for
like,
me.
I bet you watch anime.
I was a child yesterday.
she watched
I bet you
Yes,
watch
I
anime.
do. I love anime.
Yep. You still play Pokemon.
Wait, hold on. For the record,
The yellow one's
who started that hyperfixation when he walked up to my
no,
bedroom
no,
door and
no,
was
no.
like, I've got something for you.
You told me.
Game Boy Advance
What's
SP
his
Fire
You
Red.
told me that
Lala?
you were like, let's go
Lala?
Eevee or something.
Lala.
Yeah, you
Lala.
have
Yeah.
that game.
Oh yeah, I'm playing it now.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just
I like
extended
it.
the
I like
problem. I knew it was gonna be more.
Well, my
like,
previous hyperfixation was Zelda. It wasn't Pokemon.
Zelda is still my favorite love. Of
I
video
think that's
games.
still like.
I started
the
playing
Pokemon.
Ocarina
Yeah.
of Time again.
Have you played Zelda?
Like on the original Nintendo, yes. Like the one you
The
had up.
six. Oh,
He has not played anything
Oh,
since
God.
NES.
that's like
I don't play the
original or Super Nintendo.
original.
NES.
Like you
Original.
remember you had to blow in it.
Yes,
before
I
you-
remember the.
The
cartridge-
Legend of
the
Zelda
cartridge
with the
dance.
gold cartridge.
Right,
Yeah.
where you had to shove it
Worth
in.
$300.
Yep.
Actually, probably more now with this economy.
I have the collector's edition, the Ocarina of Time. That's downstairs.
That's lit. Literally, every single console that I have ever owned, aside from consoles that were gifted to me like for Christmas as a child, which was Nintendo 64 and GameCube, every single console that I've owned in my adult life was because I could play Ocarina of Time on it. Like they,
Yeah, no.
when they remastered Ocarina of Time for the 3DS, and I
Yeah.
went, or for the Nintendo DS, and I went and bought myself a.
The emulators
DS.
were great for that too, on like Galaxy phones.
Oh,
You
I
could get
never
an
played
emulator, you
emulators.
just played it on your phone.
Emulators frustrate me because I can't play on computers and shit. Like
Yeah,
I
no.
can't figure it out.
You
And
need
then
the
when I
actual
try to do it
controller.
on my phone,
Yeah.
it just makes me angry.
Well, some,
Don't
of,
get me wrong,
some
I
of
know.
us aren't women. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Every once in a while, I'll like to put a controller in my hand. I like Xbox One, but I'll
That
play
was a joke.
Is that what we're calling me these
Call of
days?
Duty. What?
Is that what we're calling me these days?
What? Xbox One?
Controller?
Oh yeah, you're my controller.
Every now and then I like to put a controller in my hands. Yo, speaking
Easy,
of
Joe.
Xbox.
Easy.
Speaking of Xbox, I saw Xbox came out with a new design for the Deadpool and Wolverine movie,
Oh, for
where
movies,
it's
yeah.
it's a Deadpool themed controller,
controller for
but the
Xbox.
back of the controller is
It's his
Deadpool's
butt cheeks.
ass. Like, first
like,
of all,
what?
this controller has absolutely no
Is it
business
Ryan
being this
Reynolds'
caked up.
ass, though?
It's Ryan Reynolds' ass.
It's his actual ass on the back.
I don't think it's his actual ass, but I mean, like, it's a.
But
ni-
they make it mimic it. Like,
It's pretty close.
Listen, this Xbox controller has no business being this thick.
Does it vibrate? And are you gonna need some time alone with it?
I didn't read that far.
I'll throw it up on
Like, are you actually
I
gonna
don't
play
think-
the video games?
I don't think I could get myself to come on Ryan Reynolds' ass.
If it vibrated?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Really?
No, it'd have to have tits attached to it.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Or is she wrong?
I like tits.
Yeah.
Jen's over like, preach this stuff.
I mean, you can just look down while you're doing it.
Well,
All you have to do is this.
see, no, I look down and they're like, "Where you looking?"
Oh. Women are so abusive to themselves, I swear.
Dude, I started that once.
It's gotta be like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
it's like a celebrity death match with yourself.
Every fucking day.
Yeah, right? They wake up and they're like, I fucking hate you every time they look in the mirror.
And trans ladies, listen up, because like you can point this out. Like the minute I started getting like
Oh,
real
my
comfortable
eyes.
with myself, how uncomfortable did I get with myself? Like right a fucking way.
Oh
And I
yeah.
was like, this is me, and I'm like, oh god, set me on fire right now.
No, like literally. So yesterday, you know, I got dressed. Like I normally just hang out in my fucking pajamas all day because why the fuck would I get dressed if I'm not going anywhere?
Word.
But I ended up getting dressed because screw, why not? And I took that selfie. I took that selfie in front of the mirror and I was like, feeling cute and productive today or whatever.
Yeah,
But like I
yeah.
took that picture and immediately was like, yep, so the words are gonna go over that part. And like, I didn't like the way my thigh bubbled out.
And then other people are like,
But no,
check
you
it
said
out,
to me, I
it's just
loved
a
every
chick.
bit of it.
Yes. Nobody else sees the things that we see normally.
Oh, you guys are all like, boobs,
Well,
two
we're not,
legs and a vagina.
we're not that dumb anymore, kinda.
Even the neighbor gets distracted by me. He's looking at me every now and again because he came by and I was talking to him. So he's looking at me with my head on, so I look like, you know, a cop or something. But then he's like looking at my shirt and he's like, hang on. And
Hang on.
Who was that?
Wait a minute.
The neighbor.
Kid came over for
Oh,
to ask some questions.
yeah.
He was like, oh, those are. I mean, they weren't out, but you know, they're there.
Come here, lady.
I gotta come over here.
No, she's not. She's just gonna run around like a maniac upstairs. Hi,
Well,
Smokey.
yeah, well, Smokey will come in
Oh,
immediately.
Lainey did come down. Hell yeah.
Where's Smokey? She's my girl.
She's right here.
Yeah.
Rubbing up on Uncle Paul.
No, she's going looking for food.
Shit, fuck you.
Or Princess, because she just loves to, like...
Princess, I think, is still right here.
Pause for call.
She passed out. Not anymore. I just woke her up.
Ladies,
Well, this you were like...
Smokey was there all day, and then now she's like, I got that shit.
I hope she was here all day.
Go to the next spot.
This dude is literally in, like... He's in the factory where they make Lucky Charms.
Magically
Like,
delicious.
I would love to be in that factory. For some reason, I don't know why, but like that one would interest me a little bit.
It'd be so sad if it was like a bummer. Like if it's like Upton Sinclair's The Jungle, like you're like, oh my god, this is what it takes to make this?
Right.
You're like, yes.
I know. Don't ruin it for me. If you ruin Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Lucky Charms, like in Captain Crunch, don't ruin Captain Crunch.
They already ruined chicken nuggets.
Right. Right? And I'll still eat those motherfuckers. As long as you have barbecue sauce, I don't give a shit. I only eat it for the barbecue sauce. What do you get from McDonald's?
I don't know.
Do you eat McDonald's?
Sometimes.
Okay, what's your favorite meal?
That's it in my face.
Yeah, see?
Hell yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, dude.
I had a McChicken with cheese today. Oh.
Because chicken nuggets are sort of scientific.
You know why they call it a McChicken, right? Because they can't call it chicken just plain up, because that's lying. They call it a McChicken, and they're like, yeah, it's just like our version of chicken.
It's got the stuff.
Yeah, it's a general concept. It's gonna be white.
It's like that chicken is if you took the canned deviled chicken from
Hey,
the
Ryan.
grocery store and then you made it into like hamburger patties and breaded it. That's what that bushy horse shit is.
Yeah.
But it's also not bad because that canned stuff is like hella salty, but it's a lot of rib meat and a lot of like.
Yes, it's a matter of
I'm the kind of hillbilly, I'll just take a can of
She's
that
not
shit,
mad.
spread it on bread, and be good.
See, if you can spread chicken, I
Trust me, you
don't
would know.
want it.
Yeah, that does not sound.
That doesn't sound appetizing at all. Like if I have to spread anything that was living, like do we get the concept of that? It's like taking a steamroller and being like, I'm just gonna press this body down and then we're gonna enjoy it on a nice piece of toast.
Yeah. Yeah, pate, and what's that other shit they do? Like
No,
that?
no, I will never try anything like that. I will never try anything. I have to actually have the meat. I have to feel the meat
Okay,
like when
Arby's.
I bite it.
There's even like some organ meats from like no.
Hey.
fucking-
We have the meats.
That was a great advertising campaign, by the way.
It was.
Big Rames.
I surely ate a lot of Arby's.
Arby's
I'll
was
fucking eat Arby's
killing
right now.
For a minute.
I don't like anything from Arby's.
Except the Arby's in
Really? You don't, Joe?
Waterford.
There's nothing there, no. I don't eat fast food
They
at
got
all.
that French dip sandwich, just delicious.
What did-
I had it one time. It was disappointing because it was more bread than like a little bit like.
No, you're right on that. It's got way too much bread, but I like how much bread it is because of the sauce, like the dip.
I would get their
The dip
cheese
wasn't even
sticks every
flavorful.
time.
Oh, I liked it.
I didn't. No.
Those cheese sticks were a problem because they were delicious.
They're jalapeno. I think they have jalapeno poppers that are actually pretty fucking good though. Oh yeah.
Their raspberry goop with it is a bit too sweet, and I'm a
Yeah.
fan of like raspberry jalapeno.
No,
mixes.
I just eat I just eat probably with ranch. You know, just simple.
Yeah.
You know, simple shit. Like okay, a little bit of spice, a little bit of ranch.
We were making these when Matt was here. It was like a jalapeno popper sandwich kind of thing. We
Mm.
made
Mm.
it was cream cheese, onion, bacon, a little bit of Parmesan, a little bit of Worcester. Threw that on a bun, toasted it
cat.
off, some grilled chicken or grilled chicken and some
She
bacon.
thinks they're all mad
Right.
at her.
It was good.
I'm like, no.
Uh,
You're fine.
it was kinda like, oh, and jalapeno.
They're just
that was the sort of like
Right.
popper
Popper,
part.
yeah.
So that was mixed in with the cream cheese.
No, that'd be good.
Me
That'd be
forever.
good.
They just
That was kind of nice too, because like you can just spread it out.
They're,
and
you
then
know, believe it or
whatever
not,
you
they
put
used to
in.
hide from him all the time.
Go to town with that.
Yeah. That's
I
actually
was
pretty
like,
cool.
I promise it's
I like
not
that
always
idea.
this
I want to try it out.
bad,
I want to
guys.
try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come to me all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll come over by the couch.
When I was a
Hang out
banquet
with
chef,
them.
I had a weird amount of like cheese balls. I would have
Princess
to make.
usually comes if you go on
We're like, we need a cheese ball. I'm like, no one needs a fucking cheese ball.
That's
He's
what
like,
we
do.
called her the
Fine.
first 2
And
weeks
so I
that
have
we
to like
had her.
craft these things.
Because we
I just,
decided
like,
that
ended
Joe's
up
daughter
with, like,
Lily
really
would
good cheese ball
name
recipe,
her,
which
she's
isn't
her
hard to
cat.
do, but like,
So she went nameless for a
mostly
couple of
eyeball
weeks
it,
before
but, like,
Lily
cream
was
cheese,
home and
Parmesan
we actually
cheese,
gave her the cat.
And the good shit.
And she
too.
fucking
Don't
named her
fucking use the
Princess.
powder business. And then like you can do shredded
Cool ass
cheddar.
calico. She named her Princess. Whatever.
Right.
But then a little bit of Worcester, a little bit of salt, pepper, garlic, fucking yep.
I
That's
know, literally.
restaurant quality cheese.
She
balls.
is the best cat. She's just so fucking
Dish,
chill.
but for some reason people still want it.
Yeah. I can go without that. I really can.
There's so many things in restaurants where the owner will want it or somebody, oh, we gotta have this. I'm like, why the fuck do we gotta have that? Like, oh, people will love it. No, you love it. That's delightful.
Right.
I'll make it for you every single fucking night. I'm not putting it on my menu.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, we got 2 cooks on the
Go
channel
to the store and
now.
buy it.
Right.
Get the board.
Yeah, we have 2 cooks right now. Look at that. And 2 different services.
Oh yeah.
That-
371. Oh.
I was 0341.
We have a fucking admin guy. See what he's worth. This is about the service you got when you walked into the admin shop. You were like, hey, can I get help with this form? This.
Wake me up after you're done eating chow.
Right. You talked to the chief warrant officer about it? I'm like,
We have one?
no, motherfucker, I'm asking you. He's like, sorry, we only work on union rates.
And this is a Confederate base. I don't understand. That's not.
No, that don't work. That skinhead's come out of you, man.
Dude, the craziest shit we had in Selfridge was our secret war against skinheads. That was really one-sided because it was just skinheads trying and failing to conquer the base. Just clumsily fucking up and getting themselves caught on barbed wire or
Really?
running the gate and getting popped because they're running the gate and getting popped. But they had this idea we're gonna fucking take down the government, man.
All right.
And then Selfridge is a weird place to pick for that, and they also didn't even kind of make it.
They didn't even kind of try to make it.
So all the big sort of thread briefings, when I got in, the folks in town would always be under assumption oh, it's got to be some Arabs coming. Nah, dude, it's all the little fucking hillbillies and shit out there. Not all.
Paul was with me when this happened, but we were coming back from California before. This is our last time we're gonna see our family. We got a week, maybe 2 at the most. I think it was a week though. Yeah, we got our family, but we're landing in Metro Airport, or no, Selfridge. We're on a commercial plane landing in Selfridge, which is very odd.
Yeah.
Normally, if the only time American, a civilian airline will come on the base is if there's deployment. So we land on Selfridge in this fucking plane, and all of a sudden we land and we're expecting that slow down, freaking taxi over whatever. No, fucking we touched down and went right back up again. My stomach's not lying to me. We're going up again. What the fuck is going on? So we're supposed to be home, getting off this fucking plane, getting in the cars and fucking going. Time, it's family time. Freaking, we're flying around. We flew around for about 10 minutes, and then we were descending again to land, and freaking, that's when we were told that some man ran Selfridge Air Base. And we were landing as that was happening, so no, get him out there,
no shit.
So you're telling me you have a plane full of Marines with loaded weapons about to land and get off this fucking plane, wanting to go home, and you put us back in the air because some dude's running the gate? No, just land us and let us take care of this shit. We're gonna find him and we're gonna light him up, and you take care of that shit. We're going home. We're spending time with our fucking family. This is it.
What they didn't.
Right, it's
Fuck. We gotta do this.
Well, yeah, fucking rent-a-cops really, they were the ones fucking guarding fucking Selfridge, and they're just oh, okay, you have an ID, you're good. Oh, and they give this guy a hard time.
And there is a full-time security forces contingent up there that does the sort of security force protection component. But the entries are all done by just dudes on doing a job.
Yeah.
And a lot of the day-to-day.
They have the military police on there for, right down the road for backup, but it's these are really just civilians doing a security job.
Also just pretty regular motherfuckers just hanging out. Nice fellas too.
No, so Paul knows him, Banji knows him, but our brother, his name is Josh. He works for Department of DOD, so he has ID that's Department of Defense on.
Talking about Yashua?
Yeah, it has his picture
Yashua.
and his security clearance is so fucking stupid that we went to base and we had his boys in the back seat, and freaking long story short is we're trying to get on base, and I literally forgot my fucking wallet at his house because I was wearing pants. And I was no.
Did you change into
So I put
shorts?
shorts on, but I left my wallet and my pants at his house. So I'm just trying to get on Selfridge. He's I need your ID.
All the more reason to wear blue
And
jeans,
then
bro.
Paul or Josh hands his ID out, and she's looking at that, and she's oh, okay. You're pretty important. And then freaking she's I need his ID too. And Josh looks at me, hey, I need your ID. He's it's at your house in my pants. And he's okay, hold on. And just turns his head you don't need to see his ID. She's then I don't need to see his ID. And go ahead. And we drove through. I'm what the fuck?
This is Obi-Wan. You don't need this.
No,
Oh,
he's
okay.
like, Ben didn't know dude. He's like, how'd you leave your wallet at my house? And he realized, yeah, I'm wearing shorts now. He's like, yeah, you left your pants pockets. He put it together real fucking quick and just like, okay, and just like the way he turned his head and just looked at her like, yeah, you don't need to see his ID. And she's like, no, I guess I don't. Go ahead.
You can sponsor a person to go on base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it 1 or 2?
It's actually, I think up to however many you could fit in your vehicle.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
However many you could fit in your vehicle.
Because of families?
Yeah, because of families, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it is now, yeah. Because, my coworker that just passed away, freaking, he'd take his uncle, his dad, his niece, like, they all go shop. Like, because he was a veteran, he was able to go on and read luxuries and they just thought what they wanted. And he's like, okay.
We'll get like a bus, and then we'll use my ID card and we'll all go to the commissary and can't do that at the commissary. But we
He
can do
bought
PDFs.
probably
Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out.
The fuck was that?
ice.
Courtney's upstairs.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Just throw the cats against the wall.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Well, there's
Yeah,
the other
it
one.
was definitely Lainey.
Yeah. She come around that.
Did you?
She's coming. Take it.
She's coming on the backside.
Damn!
What fell?
Nothing.
She
That was
is
me.
fucking
Send
fly.
it
I
one
didn't
out
hear
of
her.
sent.
Oh, okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, that bathroom door.
I got I'll show you it.
Bruh. Why am I bad at like the one thing I'm supposed to be able to do on my own, and that's breathe?
Because you're high.
Oh, hip bones. They hurt. I'm morphing.
When are you gonna see her,
See,
Miss Luna?
I don't know. I'm asleep on
No.
Kitty, tiny kitty cat.
So this is how you sleep at a regular time, by the way.
What?
This is how you sleep at it. He's actually showing the example of like when you're supposed to go to bed.
His was self-inflicted.
The comments are gonna start popping up like, is he alive?
But did you die? He's fine.
They're still just me watching, which is hilarious.
Just kind of want to taser him just to get it
At
going.
one point there were 3, but like,
Give it,
people,
give it some epinephrine if you want.
I'm like,
Motherfucker would probably go through the microphone.
I'm leaving him the fuck alone. That's all you do.
Oh shit, dude, I might have got the
Yeah, I lived with
audio,
him for a
like,
long time.
spot
I
on
fucked with
this
him many
time.
times.
But he bigger now. You fuck you will.
Could have fucked me out back then.
True.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah. Good.
You gotta work tomorrow.
Oh shit. I have a job. My bad.
Gotta
Yeah.
go to my big girl job.
Hey, well,
Sucks.
thanks for coming on. We'll take it from here. We'll try to
People.
give it some direction now.
Non-watchers.
Hopefully.
There will be quite a bit.
Yeah. The numbers
Tomorrow.
jump in the morning.
I had to bring it up again, but we know we're going upstairs to do.
Joe.
So just stay down here for a while.
Approximately
Thank you.
45.
No,
I'm
don't
joking.
Back up there.
I'm joking.
Right.
We're joking.
Totally joking.
5 to 7 minutes is all you have to stay down here.
Shit, you're getting, bro. That's credit. That's credit.
5 to 7 minutes.
Hey, stand down the stairs.
It's like cooking a pizza. It's not a
No.
problem.
Stand down the stairs. When I get up there and sit in the room, count to 10, and you come off.
I wish 5 to 7 minutes. Are you kidding?
1 minute to 7.
I'm sorry. Alright.
Right, it's fine.
The conversation gets better now, I promise.
I dug my soul so much, it's fucking great. He said, oh, fuck, Cam. I ain't done yet. I got more to say.
Oh, all right.
Here, I'll come sit.
So now you get to see how we actually do the podcast.
Okay.
Okay. We got to do it with Master Willis sitting here, but that's okay. Get the microphone closer. All right. We always have time to get new people on the show, which we should.
Yeah. I'm just making so much it was all red. I'm sorry, gang.
Oh,
It's like violently
Are you-
make sound.
poking out?
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that.
Careful.
Not that. Easy.
Oh.
All right.
Going down to a 13 and then a G.
So let's talk about stuff that's been going on around here and everything. So Matt's family situation is taken care of.
Woo-hoo!
Yep. So he was able to go back to Arkansas and get all that handled. So we have positive news on that front.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure what his next step is going to be, but if he's watching, which I know he probably is,
Hi, baby.
It's in your court, little Jedi. So let's figure it out.
We got robes, dog.
Stop being 25 and pull your head out of your ass.
Yeah.
What else we got?
We got, so at the very beginning of this, if you roll back, you'll see these commercials I threw together. They're not my best work, but they're there and they're fun and they're doing what they're doing. The two of them, the Agent School and Battle School, aren't so much advertisements. They're not services that we really have yet, but if you're interested in those, for sure contact the Hand and at least get that conversation started, because we want to know what kind of customers we're looking for that, what our people would have expectation wise from us. That'd be terrific.
It's also good for the proposal for investors and things like that, and to get grants, which we have upcoming. We do have another person we've been wanting to get on for a while.
Yeah, quite some time.
We finally talked about it, and they said that they were gonna join up with us. So we are going into that, but all this is justification. So anytime that you say you have interest in something, we can go to them and say we have 30 people already interested in doing this for this price range.
And the more we can get into these situations where we can have these, in the Air Force we call them packets, but I guess, I don't know what you put them in nowadays, folders, but just groups of documents that kind of lay out how an activity runs. And a great thing to have, and what we'd like to get ourselves in a position is sort of having these packets available for types of activities, types of events, types of services, types of resources. And so, like, what's the Battle School packet for new applicants, for people reapplying, for, like, those are products we need to get to at some point here.
And we will. The more interest that we see, we're kind of gauging, like, what's going to come out of it. I know both are going to be. So one is more academic, and then the other one is more. Like, one is a lot of, like, it's a lot of physical, and it's going to be, like, breaking point. But on the academic side, it's going to do the same thing. Like, you're pushing to your breaking point academically to push further than what you think you know into, like, stuff that, we've gathered along the way, stuff that we've learned from books. In history and facts, right?
From just experiencing the thing.
Right. So both are meant to push you. Battle school is definitely going to be the one that's going to have just by
You'll get injured there.
yes, there's more of a chance of yes, there's more of a chance of injury and everything like that. Even though in my entire training record, I've never had one person injured while I was instructing.
Well, that's good.
That's including Star Academy, unless they were doing something dumb like playing with their knife
Yeah.
or something stupid like that.
Those ones.
It
are
was
always,
never an activity that I was making someone do that they got injured.
Right.
I've never had that happen.
Or it's usually some sort of trail incident, like trail injuries.
Could be
are
like
hella
rolled
common.
ankles on a trail or something like that. I've seen all that.
And
But it
those
was
will
never
be-
because I was like making them do something, and as a result, they got injured.
And with agent school, you'll likely see a similar amount of anybody who knows our experience with SAR Academy in the past is
Okay.
going to have a bit of a head start
Okay.
on both agent school and battle school as far as what might kind of pop off. But agent school, the academic side is like, I don't know that I will have much homework in there other than like
I think there should be
there definitely
like
should be
presentations and things like
yeah, that's gonna be part of it, teaching classes, presentations, so that'll probably have some product generation then for sure. But I think a lot of it really is just going to be about intellectual agility, the ability to think on your feet in weird situations and weird environments. And so there's going to be a lot of scenario-based training, and ideally the goal is to try and get as many environments as possible done,
Right.
so we can do winter training, summer
Use
training,
that.
and future training, past training. Who the fuck knows? We'll go set up tents at the Renaissance Festival and blow everybody's mind. But the idea is that whatever field you decide you want to operate in as an agent, like, you'll be able to operate independently and lead small to large teams of other people in that field. So wherever you want to go, we're going to make sure you can fucking go there.
Yeah. So, agent school would be like learning the art of. Battle school is like practicing the art of, along with, I know the fighting thing comes in there. It's not really a big component. I don't want that to be the centerpiece of it. It's more the self-discipline, the structure of everything, pushing yourself to, a certain point, and then knowing that you can push further than that, testing your capabilities. It's really just, and then incorporating the team into the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and all these skills in agent school and battle school that you're taught are a privilege to be taught. And so, like, you will be taught to wield them with respect.
That's right.
At all
That's
times.
right. And if anyone ever abuses, anything that's taught, you will be removed from any of our schools. Like, we're not going to have you weaponize any of the training that we give out. That's something that I do with my own kids. I told them I would teach them how to fight, but until you learn how to control yourself as, a young man or a young woman, where you're not going to lash out in anger and use the things that you're taught. Now, you can go ahead and, you can say words and, all that stuff.
Yeah. And then,
But when it comes to anything physical,
and we
you
may
need to have
even-
that discipline.
I think in agent school, we won't run into that as much. And but I think that'd probably be a great thing to do in battle school, is sit there and help someone develop that thick skin. Like, because I'm going through this stuff, I'm being a big, strong, tough lady, all that shit. I still have a pretty thin skin recently. And turns out I kind of always did, and I was just pretending before that I had a thick skin. And so as we go through, I'm developing that more so. And for me, it's just by recognizing that I have a thin skin and just going, ooh, like rather than pretending it doesn't hurt, just acknowledging it hurts for a sec. And that's, so I've got a thing going on, but like, whatever the method is, like, it doesn't matter that it hurts my feelings in the moment if it allows me to stand out there in the storm when the fuck I need it. Like, and I'll endure that if that's what it's going to get me to. Because that's the other thing, too, is
That's fair.
I'm not just the president, I'm also a member, and I will probably be teaching agent school, but I'll sit through it and go through it, and I will get my ass handed to me in battle school, and I will sit and listen and shut my mouth. You'll be very surprised. I won't be making a fucking peep.
Yeah, there are a lot of times where I kneel down to other professionals because I don't know what I'm talking about in certain areas. So when someone gets up in front of me and I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to that, you're not going to hear a peep out of my mouth. And even if, like, I went to a dance class not too long ago, and I've never taken that style of dance. So I had no idea what I was doing, and I looked completely stupid, by the way. But, like, I asked a bunch of questions. I listened.
Mm-hmm.
I watched what he was doing. Like, I was practicing, you know, I was giving it the effort. And really that's really all we're asking is give the effort, you know, have respect for what's going on and who's teaching you. But just pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Don't think you know everything, because we don't. If Jenny and I are still learning to this day,
Yeah.
you know, we know jack shit.
Yeah. Look at these goddamn books, and I'm still going. It's crazy, kids. You don't stop. That doesn't mean, like, don't start because it's overwhelming. It just means, like, don't think you're done. Just get in a groove and, you know, keep going. But, like, there is this arrogance that comes with age. Like,
Yeah, I
Where-
do see that a lot.
these motherfuckers are like, well, I'm 50. And you're
Right.
like,
they're
okay.
like, I gotta figure it out now, right? Because I'm that age.
Right.
And
Or
like,
I'm just
yeah,
supposed
well,
to pretend
if you
they
didn't
do.
shit for 50 years.
Right.
It means you didn't do shit.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter how much you want to quantify it. You're
Well-
still a piece of shit.
And the madness too is like, oh well, I did, and da da da, and I worked hard, and I'm like, I can look at your body type and tell you did not work hard, motherfucker. Don't tell me you worked hard. Christ Almighty. That shit gets me. Like, okay, hey, there's people with glandular
That's
issues,
the,
and
that's
that's
the
a
people
thing.
that say they're on a diet all the time too,
Mhm,
and I'm like,
mhm.
I'm not on a diet.
And then they ask
I'm
where-
in pretty fucking good shape. So what you're doing is like nuclear warfare to your body.
And there are always the types too who they see our Camelback and they're like, that'd be cool at 7-Eleven. And you're like, no, 100 ounce
Is that-
negative.
Is that a? Can you get a fountain machine? Or if you can get a Slurpee into that bitch. I kind of want to try it now. Now that I'm saying it, like, it
So-
wouldn't be a half bad idea to ruin a Camelback just to do that.
There was this one party. I don't even know if I was there, but former first sergeant manager of
I
the
do
United
have a
States Marine
Camelback in
Corps
the garage, by the way.
had a Camelback full of, I think, beer. And I think the problem was
I've seen that.
is it got hella foamy.
Yes,
That was an issue.
yes. It will ruin the Camelback.
And then
forever.
somebody had to keep like squishing his back in order to get it out because it's not pressurized. So he'd like hold the hose, and then he'd be like, "Hang on." That's
No,
back when we
I
had
would
them
want,
first
like,
ones.
I would want like a Slurpee.
Dude, okay, Camelback Slurpee could be killer because it also handles the meltage.
Yeah.
But you may be just sucking all the syrup out, and then you just have a big thing of ice. We'll get scientists on it. R&D. Work on it.
Yeah. Because imagine that on like a hike.
Dude, imagine the wild brain freeze that's going to kick off. As you're just like...
I wouldn't care at all. I will take the headache gladly.
Because everybody's done the Camelback chug. Anybody who has a Camelback, because it's like designed the way cows' udders are, and the second you get it in there, you're just like, and like everybody just
No,
breastfeeds off
you
of
do
that
the you do the big.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's empty. No. Okay. Well, we'll go to the pond.
When they went to the 2-liter, that was.
Dude,
That was a
have you ever
good-
slept on a
we-
Camelback
We used to
before
put
the
ice in ours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. See, smarter not harder. Yeah, put fucking ice in that bitch.
And then
It's
when
just
they
gonna
made
melt down anyway.
they made the Gore-Tex lined ones after
Fuck
a while,
yeah.
they were insulated.
Yep, that's the one I have out in the garage right now.
I think that's what I've got somewhere too.
Yep, it's brand new in the package.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, like the mouthpiece is like still packaged up.
Oh shit, it's just full of
Uh-huh.
spiders. We can wash those out.
Oh yeah.
Hey, bro. That's what mouthpieces
Get a
are
couple
for.
of maggots in there.
Mmm.
It's not a big deal.
Protein. There's that fancy cheese from Argentina or some horse shit. It's got maggots in it. People love it.
Okay, I did see that.
Yeah.
Some things that we have watched on YouTube.
well,
I get it. But
we'll just run it too.
I'm sorry. I'm not ever going to do something like.
Yeah.
Like, I love food, but if you put that shit in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I'd rather eat
Right.
mud.
Well, because you look at it and you go, oh, that's clearly rotten. And they're like, no, it's supposed to be like that. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
No.
No. They're
No.
like, that's protein. That's all protein right there.
Gross.
I'll be like, if I feel anything moving in my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
anything.
I'm enough of a
Just
hypochondriac.
imagine that going down and then the feeling that you're
Yup.
going to have that night when you
Yup.
go to bed.
Oh,
You're going to be like, stuff is crawling inside of my stomach
yeah.
as we speak.
I'm gonna for sure be like, they're burrowing through, they're burrowing through, they're
Yeah,
burrowing
no.
through. They're
That's a great night to take mushrooms
and then just
and
watch
then just
Stanley.
trip the fuck out.
We're gonna go eat that cheese, take a bunch of mushrooms, watch Stanley Kubrick movies, and see what the fuck happens.
Get the fuck out of here. Stanley Kubrick movies. I love it. All right. Thank you. We have another person watching now.
Whoop, whoop. What's up, other person? Oh, I'm not
I
at the
hope it's
thing.
Matt.
Matthew.
If it's Matt, fuck you.
Fuck you, Tom Brady.
Yeah, fuck you, Tom Brady. Matt's not Tom Brady though.
No.
Matt would be like. The McDonald's hamburger. To
Oh.
like. You know, I don't know.
Didn't he hate McDonald's or something?
I want to think of like the best burger I've had. It's probably from Meatheads, but not a lot of people know that because that's a Indiana, Illinois little chain.
You
But
know,
that was honestly the best burger I have had. It
Matt
was
and I swung by Savvy Sliders, and I was honestly like, this is good.
Yeah.
This is real fucking good.
I deliver a lot of that for DoorDash.
They have this one with, you don't like the eggs, but the bacon on it is, oh, little sweet, but it's real nice. And then...
What do they have, like the maple brown sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they have like a little, kind of like a Big Mac one. They had a spicy chicken sandwich. That was good. I dug that one. I think they, of course, have just a regular chicken sandwich too.
Okay.
Hamburglers.
I've never seen you with your hair on.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever seen her with her hair on.
It's good.
Yeah. So my sister is living here now. We're not gonna introduce her because she doesn't want to be on.
Yeah.
But she is sitting here watching. I don't condone how inappropriate we were earlier, but Marines are gonna be fucking stupid. We all know this. Give them a couple fucking drinks and a little bit of weed, and this is what you have. It's just gonna happen. I'm sorry. I do, want to be the positive example for my young sister here, but it is hard sometimes when
Sometimes any example's positive.
yeah, when friends come around. Obviously, like, you know, we've known each other for decades now, so we're all stupid around each other.
And these guys are all so fun. They all immediately let me click right in, and
Yeah, no. I think everyone we've had in the door besides like 2.
yeah. Yeah. Mostly people's moms.
3. I'm not gonna name whose mom, not yours. Not your mom.
No, your mom likes me. She's definitely
yeah,
confused
no.
by me, but she loves me.
Yeah, so we've had about what? I was calculating about 60 people
Yeah.
that we've had over for dinner.
We've had the 16 meals because we've been doing them every Saturday for 16 weeks.
That's
That's what
okay.
that cheapy
I didn't want to
commercial
do
was.
every week, by the way. I thought it was fucking insanity.
It is.
It is insanity, mind you, because every week around Friday we like freak the fuck out, and we clean everything.
Yep.
We prep all the food, and then Saturday we usually have to go for like a restock of whatever.
Yeah, whatever we did get Friday.
And then we're just going full speed, straight through the meal.
Yeah, and it's usually 3 p.m. to like 3 a.m., but usually 3 p.m. to like 5, 6 fucking in the morning lately.
Yeah, no, some of these have gone. Like, I mean, there was. I'm just gonna be broad with this. There was someone who was here, who's a big shit talker, and they were saying,
Yeah.
they were asking if I could just sit here, because we were super like calm. But they asked if I could sit there, and how long I could sit there and actually stay up. And I was like, all night?
Yeah.
Like,
The whole time.
like without hesitation. I get
72 hours in a clip.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in like 5 days. Like, yeah, no. If anyone ever asks me what I'm capable of, don't be surprised if I tell you a crazy fucking answer, because I'm capable of.
We might be
anything.
vampires now. We just kind of eat for show.
Yeah,
and...
no, my hand is broken. Do you see what I can do with this thing right now?
It's
like,
crazy.
That thing is broken. It's shit. If you actually look at it, it's broken. But
He's got like
I can
stigmata
actually
bruises.
ball up a fist already, and I just did this 2 days ago. Insanity.
That's what fury gets you.
Yeah, no. Fury is just pumping like. Yeah.
That's what got my grandpa so far. My grandpa, like I said, he was walking on that shattered hip, and the doctors were like, "Oh, he's going to die." Cut to like 7 years later, he's like slowly, dementia's kicking, that was the worst part.
Yeah, see, that's the
like-
thing. I don't like when it gets to that point. Like, that
Dude.
seems like you've gone too far. I don't want to have dementia. I really
No.
don't.
And they're like, because it is such the
Like,
crazy
can you
thing.
put me down like a racehorse and just be like, oh, this one's done?
Oh, I know. He had these moments where, like, there was this one time I took a couple of buddies out, and I was like, do you guys want to go visit my grandpa? And they were like, what? And I'm like, he was in the Navy, he's awesome, we're just going to smoke cigarettes. And they're like, yeah, sounds fun. So we take him out there, we're smoking cigarettes with my grandpa out back, and he's telling all these crazy war stories, but he's slipping and sliding, so he's mixing up like when he went on a cruise with my grandma, and it's all the Battle of Midway, and there's guns, and everybody's got their wigs out. And...
I was on the Midway.
Oh shit!
It's
Hell yeah.
parked in San Diego.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
My
it's
grandpa
actually
was-
like it's a big like tourist attraction now.
Oh hell yeah!
It's been that way for like 10 years.
My grandpa was on the Emory and the Missouri after the war. I think he was on the Emory during the war and the,
I've
Missouri,
seen the Missouri
after.
I have not seen the
Missouri's a
Emory.
big one.
Yeah.
The Emory was a little fella. But, yeah, he... Oh, and then, so we bring him back into his room, and he is freaking out. And we're like, what's going on? And he's like, every fucking time. And we're like, you gotta clue me in here, Grandpa. And he's like, they keep storing these goddamn batteries on my bed. Clearly, there's no batteries on his bed. But, for some reason, he thinks either an auto mechanic or someone on the boat is storing the batteries, the spare batteries, on his bed. And it's causing the
he's
battery
having
acid
he's
to
having
lag.
a constant flashback to that.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's like, maybe that's kind of what it was too, is he was sort of threading flashbacks and reality kind of all at the same time.
I mean, I feel like that all the time because I don't feel like I'm in reality sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And people get it. Like Joe was calling me about, like he was calling me out about it the other day. He was like, "Yeah, you're always saying like, blah 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 blah," and I'm like, "Yeah, but that's sometimes my reality." I'm like,
Yeah.
You know, I was sober when I said that. Like that's the worst part is I was talking to you when I was completely coherent.
Right.
Like that's the bad thing is people are like, "Oh, were you wasted?" And I was like, No.
No, I was in that mood and then I got wasted.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like,
They don't
okay,
get that
so now
one.
we're going swimming, so I guess we're going swimming.
Like, oh, it's because of the drugs. You're like, no, this was before the drugs. I fucking promise.
Yeah. No, I mean, sometimes, like, you know, when I say stuff, it's more scary sometimes to be like, when there is no excuse, right? Because when you say stuff, like, you don't have something to, like, hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's been a lot recently where I've said stuff, but I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, you don't have anything to hide behind. Like, that's just raw what you're thinking.
Yeah. Which is the way to go. Like, I forget, stand-up comedians are great at putting things in. I think it was Stavros was talking about it, where he said, like, autistic people are the most alpha dudes ever. He's like, are you shitting me? They're just standing around like, I'm hungry, get out of here. No. Like, just, yeah, dude. Like, oh, do you think she's pretty? No, I don't like her hair, it's dumb. Well, fucking okie doke. But, like, there is that thing.
I still do wonder if, like, you know, prolonged trauma does cause some, like,
Right.
some sort of version of,
Or, like, what the...
I don't know, maybe it's always been that way, but, like, my family was never in tune with, like, doing any... Look, because I can do so much,
Mm-hmm.
nobody ever gave a fuck about, like, anything
Yes.
that was going on in my head.
Yes.
As long as I performed, that's really all that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't matter what it looked like, didn't matter what it smelled like, didn't matter what it was walking like.
Well, because that's
As long as you
also
were going.
a good example of, like, why productivity is a dog shit measure of anything. Like, I would run into issues with commanders in Civil Air Patrol who they were trying to do things businessy, and they wanted these productivity numbers. And, like, one, we're a volunteer force on that side, and you're not drawing an income, so there's no fucking
how do you measure
productivity.
productivity?
Right.
Because if
volunteers.
we measured productivity when I was in the Marine Corps, everyone would be kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a fucking landslide.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the productivity was within, like, the top 10% of Marines.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them were kind of, like, fucking dicking off
Yeah,
90% of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just sheer numbers, right?
And it's like that in most shops, in the kitchen, on the flight line, whatever. Like, the second you start adding stripes and you start adding responsibility, that's where it's at. And, like, also, you're not going to put that on 1 and 2 stripers, that level of horse shit. Like, no. Just go flip a thing and go hide.
That's what I was doing, though. Like,
Well,
I've been doing that since day one. I just expected more Marines to be like me. And when I didn't see that, when I didn't see that, like, I was one of many, which is one of the like the bars on the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
When they're grading you, is one of many is like the average bar,
Weird.
right?
Yeah.
And then you have like one of the few, and like the only one, and fucking blah blah blah. But that's how they measure up. One of many is basically like, yeah, you're in there.
Yeah.
And I expected, like, Marines, when you say one of many of Marines, you're thinking, oh, that's a terrorizing force. Yeah, they could probably do a lot of damage, I'm not going to lie. But were they performing all the time? Fuck no. Most of the time they were fucking a bunch of turds.
Yeah, and you
like,
need
doing dumb shit.
You need people to fuck off like that so that they can focus.
True story.
Because they
All
need
right.
to not
Yeah, I
focus
can
to
take that.
focus.
A lot of the times, like, even a force like that has to have just numbers.
Yeah.
And they do need to fuck off and, like, do their thing, because when they're needed to operate, you need them to operate at full speed.
Well, and you need their aggression pointed appropriately, and so you need them to be able to blow off steam in one direction, and then, because like MWR functions in the military, like soccer and all that shit, like, yeah, it's there just so like you don't burn down the city, but like take a moment and think about that. Like, that's ultimately why MWR's there, is that so you guys don't go burn down the fucking city. But because there is this understanding of like, you guys are kept at such a running pace, like these dogs are kept in cages and we just shake it, and fucking that's the thing, because you want that. You want when you open that door that they come a running, and they do, but that requires you shake it, and that means like, oh, they're getting a little antsy, let's take them for walks, we're going for walks, all right, good boys. Like, and that's that sort of MWR piece of, and giving people freedom.
We really never got, and I'm sorry, like, I know the MWR program does a job in the Marine Corps. I'm just going to put it at that. It does a job.
The other three branches are far more expanded in that shit.
Right, so we were required to go to every MWR event, which meant that, what do you think that meant?
Mandatory fun, so it's just fucking...
You hate it.
Yeah.
So anytime you thought of MWR, anytime you wanted to go to like the Semper something club, which was the MWR club on like Camp Pendleton. Anytime you wanted to go to that, you were like, no, I'm not going to do that. You didn't want to go to the USO because it felt like it was mandatory. Like, it was just dumb. Like, Marines don't like doing that. We don't like
in the
being
Air
subjected
Force
to having. We don't like being told what to do.
On the active duty side, the Air Force MWR got and didn't get utilized. Like, there was a lot of weird difficulty there because, like, if you take 3 steps to the left and blur your eyes a little bit, the United States Air Force is an evangelical cult. And so a lot of the MWR services that were provided just weren't fucking fun because they were watered down by like just needless nonsense of you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. Like, not any sort of like mission enhancing prohibition, but just like making other people participate in their religious mortification. Where they're like, we don't do that. Like, okay, well, go, don't do that over there, fuckwit. And they're like, well, we're the better ones. Which, dude, I got into weird arguments with people about religion in the Air Force, and not over like the nature of faith and da-da-da-da, but like, no, you cannot impose your fucking religion on the squadron, on the wing, on the group. Fucking, I don't care what internet certified thing you think you are. Piss off, Rabbi, or whatever you call yourself. Like, away with ye. And that was, like, so many people, like, we're going to have a holiday party. Well, why are you going to have a fucking holiday party? Why don't you have a Christmas party? We are, but we're also going to kind of have, like, a general purposey one, because there's a bunch. Well, you know the actual reason for the season? Yes, it's because it gets colder, you dumb whore, but also Christmas time. You're talking about that season? Like, the infuriating nonsense. And then also, like, I get into that too, because there's no way Jesus would
All right,
have
we're
that
not
conversation.
jumping into
Okay.
that whole thingy.
I will stop.
In fact, I think we should wrap it up for the night because Willis is already passed out,
True.
and I want him to be able to sleep.
Oh, we've already been on about 2 hours too.
Yep. So I don't want to make it too long. We will have another episode soon with a little bit more structure.
Or less, we'll see.
These first time episodes for folks, like, they always go a little bit crazy, but if you look back at ours, you'll see the same type of behavior with us. I used to get like super hammered and drink continuously throughout until I passed out on the show. So it does take a little bit to get like comfortable with being on the air and saying things in front of people. I do know that we are going to have the views and everything like that, so we appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah.
Hope we didn't make it too long, and have some grace for the folks that did get on. It does take a lot of courage to get on, the air and be exposed to other people to hear the things you're going to say.
I know some of you young kids are all ticking and talking, and you're filming yourself every goddamn day, but some of us older folks, you'd be surprised. There a lot of folks, the idea of getting in front of a camera and saying what they think is
that's like their
pretty
first time.
foreign fucking idea.
It's like their first time ever doing that. It's a huge thing, and it especially like with this, because when you're doing a TikTok, whatever, you're doing a fucking thing, right?
You're like,
but on this, you're actually talking. And you're being judged by what you are saying.
Oh yeah,
Like,
and you're judging yourself.
What's your composure? Are you being an asshole? Are you full of shit?
Right.
Right? All these things are probably passing through everyone's mind. So, we like to give people their test run, and then I'm sure they're going to come back for their next episode, and it's going to be completely different. Sometimes having more focus to the show brings out more productive conversations.
Yeah, it can. Like, I think maybe if we talk a little bit beforehand, kind of, sort of, and just bounce over things, maybe, like loosen up some topics.
Yeah.
And then just...
We can just have a list of topics, like a rolling list of topics that we have.
Yeah,
and then just kind of launch it out. And if we have guests or whatever, just let them kind of do their thing, and then we'll kind of speak on it from the other end.
Yeah.
Or we just say yep, that's 100% right. And next, we don't want to say anything else about it. We stand with you on your stance. And
I mean, if y'all are looking at the calendar and noticing what we haven't talked about today, and we'll continue not to, because, fuck those idiots. We're busy. That's something we showed, too, with that commercial with the sheep. Go back and watch it, and maybe I'll play it again as we close it. But we're doing real work here. And we have been doing real work for a long time, and you folks, I'm preaching to the choir, clearly. But, I think it's time. We've been, algorithm poison for quite some time, and we've been a bit of an acquired taste. But we are doing real work. We are getting real things done. And we are having people donate to us and help us provide meals for guests and residents in this house. And anybody who comes through. Like we said, we got the 16 meals. We've had 60 bodies through here. Okay, it's not a shitload, but it's a fuck lot more than zero.
Yeah, how many people have you had at your fucking house in the last 6 months? Because we did that since December. We've only been here since December, by the way. So that's including moving, getting everything set up, all the way up until it was March that we did the first.
Yep, my birthday.
Yep. So March was the first meal that we did. So how many have you had in your house in fucking 4 months?
Right. And I put a challenge out to some of my friends back in Waterford. because I told him about some experiences we've had with the different people we've fed, and I said, once a week invite all your kids' friends over, and that day is everybody knows it's dinner at Timmy's mom's house, and that's Thursdays or Wednesdays or whatever, but like start that as a thing, get that as a thing where you invite her, because you will be terrified and surprised and disappointed at the sad stories you hear, yeah, but like you will be starting all the good ones right there.
Yeah.
If like, oh, they don't get a whole lot, like find out what they
And they'll
like
be
to
talking
eat.
about that forever.
The rest
Like,
of their life.
That is one of the most profound experiences they've had in their life, which is to be hanging out with a couple of assholes like us, and that be profound to you is baffling to me.
Yes.
But, it's also like an honor that, we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that we at least are given the effort to do that for them.
That's I had this thought. My emotions are up and down, and I'm getting the handle on it. I like it. I actually do prefer the way they hit me now. But I've had these few moments over the past few weeks where I've been tearful, but out of joy, out of like, there have been these moments that have been stressful to facilitate, but have been, I feel nothing but gratitude for getting the ability to facilitate those things. Just for being there, like, facilitate. That just, whatever the fuck that means, of like, being a functionary in the thing of it happening. Like, not even because of, just so happened to be. Like, that much, I'm like, god damn, I openly, because I'm like, man, those kids ate all my fruit snacks, and I'm psyched. Like, that's not a bad statement for me. I'm like, oh, the ham's gone. Thank God.
Yeah, Jenny is definitely the yin, and I'm the yang. We share one common denominator, and that's always that we want to, we love that, we love the experiences that come out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always the one worried about the budget.
Yes, as you should be.
What kind of food that we're putting out. I'm usually the one who's like out there grinding to. Jenny comes up with the ideas. I bring the ideas to reality. Is kind of like I push until it becomes a reality. I'm just like the fire behind the idea. But really, like, a lot of the stuff, like, Jenny came up with the idea for the dinners, and immediately I was like, every other weekend is fucking nuts. Like, there's no way that we can sustain that.
And I was like, no, every weekend.
Yeah, no, Jenny just didn't change it. So I was like, oh, okay, I mean, like, we're gonna go into, like, some sort of, like, wizard mode with money.
Yeah. And we kind of really did. Like, we got hosed, but it was not us. Like, that was an external fucking thing.
It really was. Because we have been pretty fiscally responsible ever since we started this venture. It was just one project that kind of fucked us. And
Smokey, you already got a window open, kiddo.
I know.
She's like, busted. These cats.
Yeah, we have cats here now. So, we're just raising them for, we're trying this General Tso's chicken recipe. We wanted to have fresh meat, farm to table.
I'll call Ray. No, he doesn't eat cats.
So we just feed them around the clock. And then we massage them just like Kobe beef.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I massage the gray one the most.
Yeah,
She's
once they're ready and they're fat enough, then we'll go ahead and make a good stir fry for everyone.
See, here's Sneaky up on the table.
I'm just joking.
She hides, and then she's like, oh.
So my sister's gonna be a vet tech, by the way. So she hates everything I just said. That's not what we're gonna do. We love animals, and we don't do anything like that.
That's
Some people do.
Too.
We do not.
With a house this size, like, it's not an enormous house. Yeah, I joke and call it the X-Men mansion, but like,
it's fucking enormous.
It's
by the
big
way.
enough that it lets us do that.
Is this big?
It is big. So it is big.
It's almost 3,000 square feet
Okay, that's pretty. I'm dyslexic.
With a
That's
basement.
super huge, and
with a basement.
and it has a basement. But I do like that. The way it's set up is, yeah, people can bring their animals too. Like any of our guests and residents, anybody who's in for a minute or for a moment. Like, yeah, yeah. Anybody.
Look, you know what? He came over and had a good fucking night.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters, by the way, because that man right there is working out stuff in his head that you guys have no clue about. So you let him have his good night, and I'm glad he was on the show with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Same thing with Emily and Joe.
Yeah.
Gotta keep Joe off the show. Motherfuckers like Doug Dynasty with like a little bit of Flint added in with it.
We gotta get him some red pill lozenges.
Just stick with the red pill.
The chewable stuff.
This motherfucker is about to get me in trouble.
I'll take both. I'll take a purple pill. Is that Prilosec? The purple. If you mix the red and blue pills, your stomach just feels better. Are there any red pills? I have a red and white pill. I'm sure, like, NyQuil. That's probably... You can get that one in red. Well,
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
start shutting her down, gang.
wrap her up. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for stopping in, and this is another, as we embark on this whole thing,
Yeah.
some are going to be a hot mess, and some are not, but we're going to do another one here shortly, and we'll zero in for another good one.
Consider this your letter to the shareholders.
Yeah.
We're out here fucking working, gang. We're trying our best and succeeding pretty consistently. It's crazy.
Where
what
there's
we do.
excellence, you will have excellence.
That is true.
All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.